I thought our defense played extremely well. I thought our coaches did a great job. I think our offense put them in some ridiculous situations. And we had 3 or 4 guys out there on the defense. We had them on both sides of the ball, but on the defensive side that didn't practice all week. And with all this flu stuff that's going around, and came back and I thought played lights out. I was awful proud of him.
Jeffrey Fitzgerald has been all over the quarterback. Can you talk about what his rush and improvement has been like over this course?
Well, Jeff he just plays well. He does what he's supposed to do and playing with effort. And Jeff was one of those guys that was ill, didn't practice all week. And we didn't know until game time whether he'd be strong enough to play. I appreciate him a great deal, but he's just playing well. We were blessed by Colorado getting a substantial number of penalties. I don't know whether they had 8 or 9, something like that. And also, they're probably a little unhappy about dropping passes, and they dropped a number of throws. So it was a mixed bag. I thought we covered pretty well. We hit some we dropped a ton of balls. I mean, we had 4 or 5 interception balls that right in our hands that we failed to catch.
You talk about how you defended that rugby punt there in the 4th quarter when Tualo decides to try and get there and doesn't.
The good Lord was smiling on us because he headed out the gate, to get the first down when they did it on the 4th down. And to prove that is accurate, then we had to turn around and give the ball back to him immediately to balance things up. So the good Lord, it's not just smiling on us. He was balancing the deal up.
You have to say anything to your young men about finishing when they have a chance?
Well, you don't want to hear what I had to say. That would have been very mild, I think. And again, it's all about preparing well and playing well. It's no more complex than that. If you finish well, it means you played well, and it means you prepared well. And if you don't, it means you didn't prepare well and you didn't play well. Emmanuel it gets better on a pretty consistent basis, and yes, I've been pleased with his improvement. Truly have.
Coach Gregory finished 9 for 18 with 2 sacks. Can you talk about that a little?
It stinks. It's bad.
Coach, can you maybe begin to expound just a little bit on what you thought about, or what was the problem that you couldn't get that offense cranked up in the second half?
We had all kinds of problems. You got to get the right plays on the field. You got to get the guys on the field to not get penalized. We had 1 penalty in the first half of the ball game. Come back in the second half, I think we ended with 9, so we had 8 penalties in the second half. You put yourself in all those long yardage situations. We missed assignments. You name it, it all went wrong.